All right, everybody. Welcome Monday night. Let's see, this is June 2nd, so we are halfway through the year already. It's hard to believe. Coming up on the summer solstice, and I will have a kind of a special class around the summer solstice to honor that time of the year, the new season. So let's begin lying down or seated, your choice for breath work. Just take a moment and get very, very comfortable. You want to feel for a nice long spine from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Feel for some length in the back of your neck. So you might just gently drop the chin. If your lower back gets a little cranky, you might take some pillows or some blankets, roll them up, and place them underneath the back of your knee. You want to feel a little bit of space, open space in your low back. Soften your belly. And feel for broadening your collarbones, rolling your outer shoulders toward the ground below you so that there's a sense of spaciousness in the chest, the lungs, and the heart space. Rest your eyes. Behind the eyelids, lower the gaze of the eyes away from the brain toward the body. And begin to feel your body breathing. If it's possible, breathe through the nose. We have little nerve endings in the nostrils that connect to our body's relaxation response. So breathing through the nose in and of itself is a relaxation practice. We'll begin our breath work as we do each week, breathing through the nose, observing the breath. So in these first few minutes, nothing to do, no effort, not even to breathe, simply observing. Observing the breath and its natural states. As you arrive into this practice of stillness. As you feel for the breath through the nostrils, you might notice the coolness of the air as you inhale. And you might sense warmth as you exhale. Or maybe for you, it's the opposite. Perhaps you're sensing warmth on the inhale, coolness on the exhale. Notice, become really curious about the temperature of the breath as you breathe in and breathe out. If at some point you feel the urge to take a slow, deep breath, go ahead and do so. Taking the deep breath can be a signal that your relaxation response is beginning to dial up. So it's a good sign. So as it comes to you, take it. Take the slow, deep breath. Exhale through the nose or through the mouth, letting go with a sigh. And then let natural breath return. And sense the breath in its now natural state. Perhaps beginning to notice a shift, a change in the breath flow, the rhythm, the temperature, the tone of the breath as your body settles into stillness. Now begin to sense your whole body breathing. Sense your whole body through the breath. And as you sense whole body through the breath, notice where within the body you most feel the breath. Perhaps it's at the tip of the nose or your nostrils, or perhaps you're noticing the breath in the belly or the chest. Notice where you most feel the breath, allowing the breath to be natural and effortless. And wherever you are happening to feel the breath the most, allow that place in the body, that particular space of breath, to be a steady anchor for your mind. Resting your awareness where you most happen to feel the breath. And if your mind wanders, as it will, notice the moments of wandering. Notice the distraction, the story, the thoughts. And then gently, without judgments, guide your attention back to the breath, returning home to the sensation of breath within the body, wherever you most happen to feel the breath. Returning home back to this moment, this breath. And as you become more still with the breath, you might notice other qualities to the breath, more subtle qualities. Perhaps noticing if the breath is deep or shallow, if the sensation of breath is smooth or uneven, fast or slow, steady, erratic. Without judgment, notice these more subtle qualities of your breath, natural, effortless flow of breath. Welcoming each breath exactly as it is. Now invite you to bring your attention to the deep low belly. Begin to feel yourself initiating every inhale from the deep low belly. Beginning to slow down the breath just a bit more by breathing into the deep low belly. Take a little pause at the top of your inhale. And then do the same with the exhale. Initiate the exhale in the same place, deep low belly. Taking time to exhale and empty each breath fully before inviting the next cycle of breath. Breathing in and out from the deep low belly as a way of slowing down the breath. As you breathe from the belly, you begin to invite fullness into the lungs, from the very base of the lungs, filling up sides, back of the lungs to the upper lungs, and then exhaling completely from the base of the lungs sides, back of the lungs. The last moment you empty the upper lungs before inviting the next cycle of breath. With the least bit effort possible, breathing deep from the deep low belly, full diaphragmatic breaths. Notice any tendency to want to rush the breath. Do the opposite, slow it down even more. And as you breathe more fully from the deep low belly, filling your lungs, from the bottom of the lungs to the sides, back, and upper lungs. As you fill the lungs and then empty the lungs, notice how your body begins to respond with just this little bit of effort. Notice if you're tensing in the shoulders or your jaw. Notice the mind, the distractions. Notice how the mind might begin to slow down or perhaps become more busy. Just notice and observe both body and mind responding to the breath. And then ever so gently, from the deep low belly, breathe in, breathe into fullness. Take a pause at the top of your inhale. And this time as you exhale, purse your lips as if you're going to blow out through a straw and blow out the exhale through your lips. Creating just a little bit of resistance to the airflow as you exhale through pursed lips. Let natural breath follow. And using that little bit of added resistance to further slow down the exhalation. Slowing down all the internal rhythms of the body and perhaps the mind. Again, from the deep low belly, breathe into fullness. Pause at the very top of your inhale. Relax shoulders, release your jaw. Exhale through pursed lips. And as you finish the exhalation, soften all the muscles in your face. Allow natural breath to follow. And then one more round. On your own, breathing into fullness, exhale through pursed lips. Releasing tension, shoulders, jaw, all the muscles in your face. Softening the eyes as natural breath returns. And for our final breath practice, now that we're a little more in tune to the breath and the subtleties of the flow of breath, I invite you to a practice of sensing the pattern of alternate nostril breathing. So bring your attention, your awareness, to the tip of the nose and the center of the nostrils. Feel first for breathing in evenly, both sides of the nose. Exhale evenly, both sides of the nose. And then sense your left nostril. Left nostril breathing in. Sense your right nostril as you exhale. Maintain awareness at the right nostril as you breathe in. Shift your attention to the left as you exhale. Left side of the nose breathing in. Right side, exhaling. Right side of the nose, breathing in. Left side, exhaling. Do one more round together. Inhale, left side. Exhale, right. Inhale, right side. Exhale, left. Two more rounds on your own. So finish your last round, exhaling through the left side of the nose. Once you finish, bring your attention to both sides of the nose, sense both sides of the nose, breathing the breath. And you might notice perhaps there's a difference, left or right side, or perhaps it feels a little more even. And just notice what you sense. Left side of the nose lining up with the left lunar channel, energy channel of the body, inviting stillness, receptivity, introspection, intuition. Right side of the nose aligning with the right energy channel, the solar energy channel of the body, qualities of vitality, strength, discipline. Notice the breath, tip of the nose, center at both nostrils, breathing evenly, allowing for a state of equanimity in the mind, steadiness in the body, as we now prepare to transition to the practice of Yoga Nidra, this practice of stillness. As we transition, take a moment and check in with your body. And if there's any adjustment to make to feel 10% more comfortable, feel free to make that adjustment now. If the body is cooling down and your feet aren't cold or your hands, perhaps grab a blanket or put on some warm, cozy socks. To rest in stillness, the body needs to feel comfortable and supported, held and nurtured. So if at any point in the time in this practice you feel the need to transition or to grab an extra prop, feel free to do so. Allow the natural rhythm of the breath to hold you steady in this practice of stillness as you let go of all effort, even the effort to breathe. Welcome yourself. Invite yourself to this practice, this meditative journey into the deepest states of relaxation and inner awareness. Sense your body softening. Without effort, allow your breath to deepen and your mind to rest. as you embrace the gifts of yogic sleep, including deep physical relaxation, a mental release, improved sleep quality, enhanced creativity, and emotional resilience, accessing deeper states of consciousness and self-inquiry. Notice the moment in which you fully arrive. And in that moment, greet yourself with tenderness, with care. Trust the process and allow it to unfold as it will. Letting go of the need to change or fix anything, even this experience. Bringing the body, the mind into a state of allowing, trusting, listening closely to any internal dialogue from the mind, and then returning to the sensations of the body as you listen with your heart as ears and trust the guidance of your innate intuitive self. Begin this journey by resting your eyes a little bit more, softening the eyes to quiet the brain, drawing your senses inward. Eyes and ears soften. Feel the back of your head touching the surface beneath you. Feel your shoulders resting and releasing the burdens of the day. Feel the weight of the arms, contact of your spine, the ground below you, back of your pelvis. Sense the back of your legs, heels, and allow yourself to sink deeper into the support below you, held and grounded. At the beginning of the practice, we take time to create an inner sanctuary. This is your own personal, unique inner sanctuary, a space, real or imagined, within you, where you feel safe, grounded, and supported. So take some time here to create an image of your inner sanctuary, perhaps a quiet forest, a sunlit room, or a space made entirely of light. Your inner sanctuary might also be a place you know quite well or that you visit often. Create the image with your mind's eye. Notice the colors, textures, the lights, sound, aromas, and then take a few quiet moments to take in the essence of your inner sanctuary, this place of refuge. In this space, you are whole, you are at peace, and as you absorb the essence of your inner sanctuary, you might begin to reflect upon your intention for your yoga nidra practice, your sankalpa. For tonight's practice, you might consider setting an intention related to trust. Something like, I trust the process of life. I am supported. I rest in the flow of the universe. Let your sankalpa, your intention, rise naturally from the heart. And then repeat it to yourself or out loud 3 times with calm conviction. And then breathe it in. Let it go. Trusting the journey of Yoga Nidra. We are now ready to begin the practice of rotating awareness throughout the body. This is a foundational element of the Yoga Nidra practice. And each week we follow the same map, so it becomes familiar. And as each part of the body is named, simply bring your awareness to that particular part of the body. You do not need to move. Simply listen to the sound of my voice guiding you, following along by moving your attention gently, without effort, like a beam of light touching each part of the body. You might think of this practice as a meditative massage. Bring your awareness to the right side of your body, sense the breath. This beam of light in the right side of the body, palm of your right hand, tip of the right thumb, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky, back of the right hand, right wrist, right forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Right side of the rib cage, right lung, right side of the heart center, right side waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Right hip, upper right leg, knee, lower right leg, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Sense the whole right side of the body. Beam of light touching upon the entire right side of your body. Bring your attention to the left side. Sense the left side of your body. Feel for the breath and this beam of light in the left side of the body. Palm of the left hand, tip of the left thumb, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the pinky, back of the left hand, left wrist, left forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder blade, collarbone, and the space between. Left side of your rib cage, left side lung, heart space, left side waist, low belly, low back, and the space between. Left hip, upper left leg, knee, lower left leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second, third, fourth, fifth. Now sense the whole left side of the body, entire left side of the body, this beam of light in the left side of the body. Bring your attention to the back of the body. Sense the back of the body, the breath, and this beam of light, the bottoms of your feet, heels, and the back of your leg, calf, upper back thigh, back of your knee, and the back of your hips. The entire back side of the spine, from the tailbone to the base of your skull, to the crown of your head. Sense the back of the rib cage, lungs, heart space. Sense the inner and outer edges of your shoulder blades, back of the shoulders, arms, wrists, hands. Sense the skin on the back of your neck, back of the head, behind the ears, and from the crown of your head to the fingertips to your toes. Sense the whole back side of the body, feeling for the breath and this beam of light in the back of the body. Bring your attention to the front side of your body. Sense the front side of the body, breathing in this beam of light, the very center of your forehead, temples, space between the eyebrows, tip of the nose, nostrils, cheekbone, upper jaw, lower jaw, and the space between. Front side of the neck, space between the collarbones, front side of the body, rib cage, lungs, heart space, front of the shoulders, and the inner arms, upper inner arms, elbows, inner forearms, wrists, palms of the hands. Sense the low belly, navel center, front side of the hips and your legs, upper thighs, knees, shin, tops of your feet, and from the tips of the toes to your fingertips to the crown of your head. Sense the whole front side of the body, feeling for the breath, this beam of light in the entire front side of your body. And now, through your awareness, begin to sense the whole body, integrating all sides of the body as one. Right and left sides of the body, back and front sides of the body, all sides of the body as one integrated whole self, from the space within you to the outer confines of the physical body to the energetic space around you. Sense the whole body, this beam of light, absorbing, brightening your entire body, held by the breath, held by your attention and your awareness. Sense your whole body breathing the breath, and feel for the whole body breathing the breath like a wave of the ocean, whole body, effortless breathing. With each breath, feel the body, every inhale connecting within, every exhale dropping deeper into rest, stillness, and trust. Trust the quiet space that begins to unfold breath by breath. Observe the breath, whole body breathing the breath, integrated and whole. As you sense the breath in the physical body, begin to notice sensations and emotions within the subtle body. Notice where within you sense the feeling of contraction. Notice the feeling of contraction within your body. Notice the opposite, expansion. Notice the feeling of expansion in your body. Where within the body do you sense expansion? Begin to notice and allow for both the feeling of contraction, sensations of expansion. Notice, feel, and allow for both contraction, expansion, as one continuous spectrum of sensation within your body. And now notice where within the body you sense the feeling of emptiness. Notice where within the body you sense emptiness. Notice the opposite, sensations of fullness. Notice where within the body you sense the feeling of fullness. Allow for both emptiness, fullness. Notice, feel, and allow for both as one continuous spectrum of sensation within the body, emptiness, fullness. And then notice where within the body you sense the feeling of doubt. Notice the sensation, the feelings of doubt in your body. Notice the opposite. Notice the feelings of trust. Notice where within your body you sense the feelings of trust. Allow for both. Notice, feel, and allow for both sensations of doubt, sensations of trust. Allow for both as one continuous spectrum of sensation within the body. And now sense the feeling of ease in the breath, feelings of fullness, expansion, and trust as you begin to tap into the power of your imagination, Observe the dark expanse of space behind your eyes as you begin to visualize the following. Imagine a seed, a seedling, planted deep within the earth. The seed is the essence of trust. Though it cannot see the light, it knows how to grow. It rests in the dark, nourished by the soil, held by unseen forces. In its stillness, it trusts. It grows and it expands. It is alive. And now sense the seed within yourself, perhaps in the belly or the heart space, and visualize it glowing softly, a quiet warmth, a presence within you. And with every breath, the seed begins to expand. It knows how to unfold. It trusts. It trusts the journey. It trusts the life. And now visualize yourself floating in the vast ocean, safely held. The waters are warm and calm. You are buoyant and supported. The waters know how to hold you. You trust its gentle rhythm as your seed of trust expands to the whole body, physical confines of the body, the energetic space around you, and in the deep mental grooves of the mind. Sense the seed of trust as you silently repeat the following affirmations, allowing them to sink into your subconsciousness like the rain into the soil. I trust in the wisdom of life. I trust in the wisdom of life. I let go of control and rest in the flow. I let go of control and rest in the flow. I am safe. I am supported. I am safe. I am supported. Everything unfolds in its time. Everything unfolds in its time. I am guided by my inner knowing. I am guided by my inner knowing. Any of these affirmations resonate with you deeply, allow it to echo softly within. And now sense your body, the physical body resting on the ground below you, the surface below you, held and supported. Sense the breath flowing through your body. Sense the feelings of expansion, fulfillment, and trust within the body as you take time to return to your intention, your own intention, your sankalpa, your statement of truth. As before, speak it again out loud or quietly within, with calm conviction, another 3 times. And now sense how your intention lives in you now, planted, rooted, and real. As you breathe it in and let it go, trusting this journey we call life. As it comes to you, invite a slow, deep breath, breathing in a deep sense of gratitude for oneself, for showing up, taking the time to slow down, to plant your seed of trust. Allow for an exhalation through the nose or your mouth, letting go perhaps with a big sigh as you release the Yoga Nidra journey. The Yoga Nidra journey has ended. Allow yourself another deep breath. Bigger exhale through the mouth, bigger sigh, more letting go as you prepare to transition to the evening ahead of you, the week ahead of you. Doing so with this feeling of ease, wholeness, and trust. As you feel ready, bring a little movement to your body. You can wiggle your fingertips, your toes. You might even feel the need to take a big full body stretch. As always, I allow everyone to leave in a quiet space. So if you would like to rest longer, by all means, take the time. You've created a space, so enjoy it. When you are ready to move on, please do so slowly, mindfully. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and rise with ease. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening, a good night's sleep, and a wonderful week ahead. Thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you, this gift of Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. From my heart to yours, namaste.